In New Orleans, the place to go when the sun goes down is Bourbon Street. This street is the centre of all nightlife in New Orleans and runs the whole way through the famous French Quarter. No matter what time of the day you stroll down Bourbon Street, it's filled with people, largely due to the fact that many of its bars are open all day long.
While walking along Bourbon Street, it's impossible to miss the mixing pot of cultures. Now, strictly speaking, there are two kinds of people living here, Creoles and Cajuns.
A New Orleans Creole is a descendant of an early French or Spanish settler. The word itself means born in the colony, and traditionally speaking, Creoles are city dwellers. Cajuns, on the other hand, are descended from Canadians and are Louisiana's country dwellers. Both have their own kind of food, Creole being quite sophisticated and European, Cajun more rustic.
One of the most famous drinks in New Orleans is a hurricane, and Kathy here is going to make one up for me. But Kathy, what's actually in a hurricane?
151 rum, orange juice, pineapple juice, grenadine, sour mix, and Myers dark rum on top.
So it's pretty strong.
Very strong.
Okay, will you make one up for us? Wow. Thank you. This is the famous New Orleans hurricane, and I'm just going to have a drink of it. Wow, that is strong. Very, very strong. Thanks, Kathy. Well, the hurricane was absolutely delicious, so I've asked Kathy to make me another well-known New Orleans drink, and it's called an absinthe drip.
Drip.
So what's actually in that?
It's absinthe, and it's poured over a sugar cube with water, and the sugar cube is flamed, and the water is dripped over to extinguish the flame, and then the sugar cube's melted. And
okay. Well, go ahead then. That's it, ready? Okay.
nectar of the gods.
That's it. Wow. So here goes. Wow. That is strong. No wonder it's so popular.
Very popular. It's supposed to burn going down.
It burns. You're the best.
Something you do need to know about Bourbon Street: many people stand on the balconies and throw down beads to passers-by. If some beads happen to fall on you, as a token of thanks, it is expected that you lift up your top and bear all. If this isn't enough to entice you to visit New Orleans, here are a few more reasons.
If an Irish tourist was to come to New Orleans, what would you have to say about it?
We met him. Eat all the food because the best food is good in the world.
Why should anyone come to New Orleans?
Because it is so much fun.
Really?
Exactly.
And what would you advise them to go to or to do?
Pat O'Brien's.
That's the Irish bar?
Yes, exactly. And it is a piano bar.
Right.
And you can just make them play just about anything and they'll play it.
Okay, and what about you? What would you say to people coming to New Orleans? What should they do?
Aquarium. We got the zoo down here. Take a carriage ride. Awesome, very awesome. Learned so much history about New Orleans you'd never even know.
Ah, okay.
And we got great graveyard sites.
Well, we're on Bourbon Street, which seems to be the centre of activity here in New Orleans. It's just a mad place. It's buzzing. There's jazz music everywhere.
Yes. You couldn't have a better place in the world to come for jazz music in New Orleans. It's incredible.
Well, it seems that both the food and music are what locals would recommend, and I have to agree with them. When it comes to America, most Irish people visit New York, Boston, Chicago or LA. New Orleans is refreshing because it's not like any other part of the States. It's extremely European, with a slice of culture being offered on every street corner.